Tidus!
The conflict of the gods has ended. Now you pawns must fade to darkness.
You're getting what you deserve. After all, Cosmos died because of what you did!
What did you say?
It's better that you disappear than to know the brutal truth. Trust me.
Fear not. I will wait until you are gone. Before I return the world to the void.
There is not even a speck of light. I am in absolute darkness.
Did I really disappear? If all of us are gone, then that world...
Is this it? Is this the way it all ends?
No. I don't want it to end. I learned through all the battles that we can't just give up. Even in the deepest despair.
Could this be Cosmos' doing?
What they must know is true darkness.
But they said that we were the ones who killed Cosmos.
I think we should find out the truth.
Why Cosmos had to disappear. If we have to disappear as well, we've got to get some answers.
We're not gonna let them have their way.
So, you are all still alive. The power of the crystals is formidable indeed.
The power of the crystals?
X-Death, tell us what you know. What did you mean when you said that we killed Cosmos?
I suppose I can enlighten you with the truth now. Think of what the crystals are. They are born of the harmonious force possessed by a certain deity.
Harmonious force? You don't mean...
Indeed. The crystals are shards of Cosmos. They themselves are the goddess's power. And it is because you had obtained them that Cosmos lost her strength and perished. The power of the crystals has allowed the pawns to live on without their master. But so feeble is the light that remains. Even that shall soon fade to nothing.
If that light goes out, we would...
Return to the womb of the void.
Why do this, Cosmos?
If you cannot wait, I will send you on the journey myself. All shall return to nothing, as will I, for eternity. This is the sensation. The boundaries of the flesh are broken, dissolving into nothingness. The void is where all begins and all ends. Soon, all of you will become a part of this eternity.
Cosmos, why did you give us your powers?
I have been defeated. What they must know is true darkness, and you are the last hope left to this world.
Cosmos must have known that her death was a fate that couldn't be avoided.
And knowing that, still gave us the last of her strength?
It was with hope that she gave this world to us.
If the crystals... No. If Cosmos granted us her last remaining moments...
We can't let them go to waste.
We'll fight. What else can we do?
How wonderful to see you all again.
You, why are you alive?
I've come back from the afterworld. This world seems to be looking for a new ruler.
It's because of fiends like you that conflict never fades.
Save your energy. You've yet to face the true crisis.
What? The true crisis?
With chaos victorious, the chains binding us are no more. One schemes the world's return to the void, while another revels in its ultimate destruction. Each of us has begun to follow the naked desires in our hearts. It is the birth of an utterly chaotic world.
Well, we'll just stop every last one of them.
We're not handing you the future!
The future isn't yours to give or take. Be the opening act, dear warriors, until the time comes for my reign.
We are all here.
Because none of us are alone.
Let's go.
You're still alive? You pathetic dregs can't even die properly.
Kefka.
Oh, I know. You came here to be destroyed by me, right? Of course. After what you did to Cosmos, who wouldn't want to follow?
Tell me, what is it that you know?
You want to hear? Do you? In that case, I'm not telling!
Stop fooling around!
Sorry, ma'am. Come on, what does it matter anymore? Destruction is the fate of all things. Listen, do you hear it? Those are fate's footsteps. Ta! La! Pia! Beyond the chaos, the end draws near. It's not enough. Destroy more. Have got to destroy more.
Just stop! None of this makes any sense.
Destruction isn't supposed to make sense. It's only fun when it's senseless. Why create when it will only be destroyed? Why cling to life, knowing that you have to die? None of it will have meant anything once you do.
We live to protect what we hold dear. As long as you have that, you can find the meaning on your own.
Meaning schmeaning. The whole world's going bye-bye. You included. Life. Dreams. Hope. Where do they come from? And where do they go? None of that junk is enough to fulfill your hearts! Destruction! Destruction is what makes life worth living! Destroy! 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 Let's destroy everything!
It was your broken heart. You were trying to fill it with destruction. This misery must not be repeated. Ever. I must keep moving forward.
Peace is but a shadow of death, desperate to forget about its painful past. Though we hope for promising years, after shedding 1,000 tears, yesterday's sorrow constantly nears.
I see that you're just as long-winded as ever.
And I see that you never learn. Where will you go after all has been lost?
A lady has left the future up to me. I can't run away with my tail between my legs.
Maybe you need to learn things the hard way.
Yeah. Let the curtains rise.
In this world, only the fittest survive. Resign yourself to vanish into the mellifluous twilight that awaits.
As long as there's hope, I'm not going anywhere.
Then, I want you to erase me.
What?
The world has disowned me. I have been defeated by life itself. Why?
Do I need a reason to help someone? Or is my help not good enough for you?
It's likely that I will hurt you again.
I can take a beating.
I don't think I will ever come to understand you.
Kuja?
Off with you. Aren't there more important things for you to seize? I return to where I must.
We're going back to the same place.
The long conflict between the gods is finally over.
It's gonna start over again, right? We get purified or whatever, then go play with the kids some more.
Yes, that would usually be the case. But this time, we saw that Cosmos's death would not be transient, but absolute. Her warriors will also completely vanish, as will we, eventually.
What are you talking about?
We return to being the mere vessels that we were. That is how this battle will see its true end.
Wait a minute. That doesn't sound right. You've been trying to off us all from the beginning? Is that why you called us all here? As pawns of chaos to do your dirty work?
You are wrong on one point, Jecht. You are not Chaos's pawn.
What?
You are wrong on one point, Jecht. You are not Chaos's pawn.
What?
You most likely don't remember, but you were once a pawn of Cosmos. Harmony and disorder are always arbitrary. You just happen to be on our side now. You are a traitor, a body of the dark with a heart of light. So I set out to use you.
Use me?
To make crystals. Special ones suited for bodies of the dark. Light was born when you faced your son. Then I took the light when you fought him. Tremble in fear. Now I have powers the likes of which even gods can only dream.
I get it now. And I finally get what kind of guy you really are.
Where do you think you're going?
Off to fight. A real fight. With someone who's got the heart for it.
Bark while you can. Your time is short. Only I have the power to survive the world's demise. I shall reign in the end.
Hey.
What are you doing here?
What? Can't even greet your old man? To be honest, I don't really know either. Well, maybe we've got some unfinished business.
What are you talking about?
Haven't you learned anything? A real ace fights until the very end. And we just hit overtime.
Well then!
Where did we leave off? So, are you ready to move on?
What?
I think you had so much on your mind that you couldn't even take your next step.
That's not...
You're pathetic. Can't even get one thing right without me, can you?
I just...
Well, if you don't understand it, try just accepting it.
Huh?
Accept that you are weak. Accept the path you've taken. Accept that nothing makes sense in this whole damn world. Once you accept everything, then you can choose your next path. The one path you really want to take.
You came here just to tell me that?
Gonna cry again?
Shut up.
There. That's my boy. Now, don't make me come out here again, you hear?
Not for a million gil.
See ya!
Hey, Dad. Thanks, huh?
It was fun, being your dad and all.
Don't worry. I'll save the tears until everything's over.
Not again.
I think our time is running short.
Chaos. Ruler of Discord. There is no end to the conflict unless we defeat him.
Whether he's a god or not, we've got to try. Even if our fate is to disappear.
If we gave up now, Cosmos would laugh at us.
But...
What's that?
Is the world crying? The real show's about to start.
I finally see. You were tied to Cosmos all along.
Everything I did was to save him. But I'm afraid I was oblivious to your scheme. Using crystals possessing the power of darkness to escape ruination.
Do you not see, Golbez? Would you rather accept the end of the world with despair?
No, not despair.
What?
This world is formed of shards, brought from different realms by the two gods. As long as chaos reigns, the shards are fated to sink into endless darkness. But if chaos perishes, the shards would be released, returning to where they once were. What I seek is hope. They have the strength to defeat chaos.
What foolishness. How could the god of destruction ever be ruined himself? There are no flaws to my plan. Someday, even the gods shall bow down to me.
So, you still persist? I thought despair would have crushed you by now.
Brother, why do you do this?
In this world ruled by chaos, I care only that my wish be fulfilled.
And what is your wish?
The answer must be obtained by your own hands. If you seek it.
I understand. The vow with my friends. Give me strength!
The strength of your vow is impressive indeed.
Brother, why do this?
You've no chance against Chaos's forces. If at this point you lose the bond with your friends you so cherish.
You tested me?
And your strength was impressive. You and your comrades should be able to overcome any despair. I will be waiting for that time to come.
Where will you...
I was summoned by Chaos. That alone is a sign of my heart's weakness. I've no right to be near you.
Please, wait! Brother! Do you not care what I believe? Because I believe in you. You can fight and win against yourself. I know you can!
Cecil.
And you and I, we also have a bond between us. I swear that I will never lose. So please, when the time comes, please join me and my friends.
My brother, you are too kind-hearted to be a knight. But maybe someday, if the light should smile upon me.
My dear tools of war, do you come to your master finally tired of the struggles?
Just here to defeat the enemy.
Insects may swarm, but they are insects nonetheless.
We're not as weak as you might think. We've overcome a lot of hardships to get this far.
Overcome, have you? Then I ask you this. Do you only credit yourselves for obtaining the crystals?
What are you implying?
That everything went as planned. True, giving you her strength was the will of Cosmos herself. But think carefully about who led you to your battles. Is it not obvious that you have us to thank?
No.
Cosmos may have been weak, but she was a goddess all the same. To eliminate her completely, it was best to force her to let go of her powers. We provided you with your trials, and indeed, you have obtained the crystals. Granted, there were some amongst us who were overzealous, but you took care of them for us. Indeed, you are the forces of darkness that vanquished the goddess.
So everything was as planned? I've heard enough! You don't understand a thing!
How could you mock all that Cosmos sacrificed her life for?
That's it. I won't end up as one of your tools.
Silence! Death, life, even the divine shall come under my rule. For the only one suited to rule is I. How could I lose? Not once, but twice. Who are you?
Just another bug.
But this is not the end. As long as chaos exists, so will we. I shall return to rule again.
You mean back from the dead?
Indeed. From the depths of hell to this world once more.
Wait!
I will be back again!
Time is not on our side here.
But unless we defeat Chaos, they'll return again.
I see now. It really is a world of chaos.
I was having a long dream. In the midst of disorder.
So, you are awake. What kind of dream was it?
It was ridiculous. Cosmos and I were governing the world together.
That's...
laughable, is it not? In that world, I was a god that suppressed disorder. But strangely, the images are still vivid in my eyes. All the people smiling. The warmth of the days I spent with Cosmos. For one who has lost all memory, why did the dream have to be so cruel? For one who has lost all memory, why did the dream have to be so cruel?
Chaos. If this is to be our final battle, there is something I must share with you. That this conflict, which has endlessly repeated itself, is according to the Great Will. And I am the one who has made this world the battleground for harmony and disorder. You had no memory, so I guided you in accordance to the Great Will's wish.
It was just as I thought. You were the beginning.
No, Chaos. For myself, you are the beginning. Before the Great Will led me to this realm, when I was on the edge of death, it was you who sent me 2,000 years into the past. You are me. And I am you.
Then I shall...
Something wrong? Have you finally lost it?
No. I am still determined to defeat Chaos. that hasn't wavered, but... unlike all of you, I have no memory of where I was, or where I must return. I don't even know my own name.
Nothing is certain. Not for any of us. Anything in the future can easily change, like clouds in the wind.
Not to worry. It will come to you someday. And even if your past does not, you can still believe in the future, right?
Yes. Thank you, everyone.
You know...
What is it?
There's more to memories than what happened before we got here. If we do end up going back to our separate worlds, it'd be nice if you remember fighting alongside us. Just once in a while.
Of course. I won't forget this. I will never forget this.
Welcome, brave warriors. If Chaos is who you seek, he is up ahead, watching the mayhem unfold.
A fighting ghost.
As expected, you live again.
It appears the end draws near for you.
We're not going quietly.
We will defeat Chaos and stop this cycle of conflict.
That is gonna be our final mission.
Then let us begin. We shall entrust our lives into fate's cold embrace and revel in a joyous festival of chaos!
What are you laughing at?
Rejoice. The chains of time have been severed. We shall never be reborn again. The cycle comes to an end as catastrophe draws near.
Catastrophe?
Yes. The ultimate discord has awakened. Chaos means to use his powers to destroy the world and himself.
The world? Along with himself? For what reason?
If chaos is a state without form, where all things collide and blend, then ultimate chaos would be the denial of all existence, would it not? At battle's end, there will be no joy, no glory, no salvation, no future. To the god Chaos, a world without cosmos is naught but an empty husk.
You mean he's bored? So he's erasing it all?
It is what the god has decided.
And you? Are you all right with this?
If this world loses its form, I only need to find another cycle. The soul of strife shall endure forever, beyond time and space. Farewell, warriors of Cosmos. May we meet again in the afterworld.
Chaos. You've gone too far.
The world now faces
true disorder.
No! We're not vanishing just yet!
Maybe chaos is trying to erase even his own despair.
The sadness of absolute solitude, having lost his equal in Cosmos.
No way. That's just wrong. Trying to erase everything is no different than running away.
Cosmos didn't run away, but held on to hope. And the crystals are what she gave us to prove that.
We are not mere pawns being moved about by destiny. We've come this far because we have dreams we want to protect.
Once you stop traveling down the path you've chosen, you might as well have disappeared.
We will stick to our paths till the end. And then, we'll have something to tell Chaos.
Right. Our time here may be limited, but there is always something we can leave behind.
As Cosmos bestowed hope upon all of us, we too bestow upon this world a similar gift. The light shall be passed.
What is this? Rushing into me. Every single memory in the world. The never-ending cycle of grief. Infinite discord. Hatred. At the end of the dream, even chaos tears itself apart! Let us mark the end of this eternal conflict. Your volition cannot overcome discord.
No hard feelings.
Yeah.
Weak.
Just leave it to me. This ends here.
No hard feelings.